All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and a faith in God? Lucky there's the Orange Men Pod. Lucky there's two men who positively can do all the things that make you
effing cry.
We are the Orange Men Pod.
I almost said laugh and cry.
You forgot.
I had to think. I was going to say the actual word.
Oh.
You got it so programmed and ingrained into my mind.
I know.
Of thousands of hours of shows.
Yeah. Well, welcome everyone to another episode, the Orange Men Podcast. Dave and Clint here with you. We're actually on a rare Sunday afternoon, but you'll never know because you ain't going to see this till probably Monday.
It is a Sunday fun day for Dave as he pops one.
Yeah. It's not like me, but it's been a long weekend. I actually had to work on Saturday, much like you.
Yes.
Except I didn't throw up. Keep that on the down low. You know,
I might have had heat stroke, but who knows?
Well, you know.
Anyway,
if you're going to get a side gig, a side hustle, might want to do something where there's more side and less hustle. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's something.
Okay.
I guess I could drive around and waste my gas for Uber Eats or something.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
there you go.
You need to do something. Everybody needs a side hustle.
Sure. This is it. Come on. Start paying the bills out there.
Start producing.
Should we? No, not you. Just should we put our Cash App or something in there? Come on, PayPal.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around. We appreciate. Listen, Dave, I've noticed. I don't know if there's like an algorithm or something that was released on YouTube, but I listen. It looks good. I like some of our numbers. I mean, we're not.
Well, I don't know how people find us. To be honest with you.
I know. I tried cranking in the "It's okay to be American" because our previous account was removed.
Deleted.
I didn't want to say it. Was removed. But yes, thank you everybody that's out there that's finding us, and please share because that's the biggest way for our page and our little podcast to grow and the group that we're with to grow. And because we share their stuff and
they share ours.
And I guess that's how it goes. It's kind of a big round podcast circle jerk. So thank you anyway.
Yeah.
And please, I've seen a couple of comments. Comment more, whether you like it, love it, don't, thumbs down. I'm okay with it. I'm still going to do this because guess what?
Do you answer any of those comments?
I do. Most of them we try to. I mean, there's a couple this week that I did not see. Because it must have went to your email. Because they must have had some language or something in them, I guess. So you couldn't see them publicly. But I saw that there was comments there.
They weren't nice ones? They seemed all right. I don't remember anything too bad.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I want to talk quickly about abortion. Real quick. I just want to go back to I know it's kind of like disappearing out of the universe. It's kind of like going away.
I do think that vote's coming up, right? In the next couple of weeks. The Roe v. Wade. They're in session.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, player.
It'll be coming back up.
But you know, I want to equate it to like you take these liberals, and they're out there touting murdering babies, but they don't portray it that way. They portray it as a blood clot or no heartbeat. It's not life. It's all these different excuses to devalue life.
All these reasons
to devalue life, and usually they it's for one reason and one reason only, and it's for their inconvenience.
Yes.
This pregnancy is going to inconvenience me. This pregnancy is going to change the course of my life. This pregnancy is going to have to force me to work harder, force me to get married to the guy I don't want to get married to. So this so-called blood clot is a huge inconvenience to these people. So they devalue human life by changing the nomenclature and making it a blood clot. Now, if you go back a couple hundred years, the liberals did the same thing during slavery. They called the black person less than human, called the black person an animal. They devalued their life in order to keep slaves, because if there was no slaves, they would become inconvenienced. It's the real inconvenient truth.
Yeah.
Could tell Al Gore to go shove climate change up his ass. But this is the real inconvenient truth. And nobody is talking about it. Nobody. And what saddens me is, you know, I had a video kicked off TikTok when Lincoln freed the slaves, the Democrats created the KKK. And that got removed. Listen, there's proof that they went out and they harassed black people not to vote for Republicans.
Well,
that's what lynching was all about.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And, you know, we're revising history to hate the white man when you really, the real enemy to everyone in this country and maybe on this planet is the white liberal. And Malcolm X knew it, and he warned of it, but nobody heeded his warning. And when he warned of it, they took him out.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But I think people need to, you know...
and that's the stuff he was talking about, what, late 60s? You know what I mean? When he kind of changed it. When he was the militant guy, they were all for it. When he kind of was like, wait, I see what you guys are doing. And
right. He called it out. Called them on the carpet.
And you see it now. Like, the people, I mean, just in hip-hop now and stuff, like, you know, certain churches and stuff that you see, you have the Al Sharptons and those guys. They go along with the program.
And look what they did to Kanye West.
When you start to buck against the program or the system, you're just as racist as those white people. Like, what?
Yeah, and we're not. And we need to hold the line, stand tall, and keep telling the truth. That's really all we have. The truth. The truth will set you free. And that's where we need to go. We need to stay the course. And that's why podcasts like ours and the millions on YouTube, TikTok, and wherever else they are really important. Because this white liberal population is the minority, but unfortunately they have all the money and power. And they're tricking people, manipulating people, lying people, killing people, and have people do their will. And mark my words, it's going to be, if we don't win in November, if we don't have a red landslide and take these people out. I'm not saying all Democrats are bad.
Yeah.
But these lefty liberals, far left liberals, are way more dangerous than anybody on the right. Well, think about the far right. Who do you got? Who do you got in the far right? The neo-Nazis?
Well, no.
They're a pathetic number of people.
I'm talking about the far right neo-Nazis. Like, what group is there? I'm just talking about in Congress. If you're gonna go there, like lawmakers.
Oh, exactly. Right.
Like they would say far right is like Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then you know what I mean?
Donald Trump.
Like you had those three. Maybe there's some, and that's what I mean. Like a lot of the America First people that are trying to get in now, coming up in 2022. Those are the people that I guess are going to be the next far right. But what are they saying? Defend life, defend your firearms, defend the Constitution, wave your flag. Again, like I said, if that's far right,
love your country.
I guess I'm on the wrong side. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah. Well, if that's far right, I'm far right.
I don't hate
I got no problem with
any groups because of your color or your gender or anything else. You know what I mean? I don't have to agree.
They're just telling everybody we do.
I don't have to agree with everything you say.
Right.
But that doesn't make me or you a bad person.
Right.
Go live your life and leave me the fuck alone.
Well, that's the beauty of this country. We can do that.
Yeah. I don't have to interact with you. You don't have to interact with me. That's fine. If you want to have a discussion on something, gender or, you know, hey, why my party's better than yours or why this policy is better than yours, I'm welcome to have it, and we can go along our separate ways after the fact if we don't agree. Some things I might agree with you with. Some things I might disagree with you with. Mm-hmm.
All right,
But they don't
fine.
even want to have that. As soon as you start making points, racist. You're a Nazi. All right.
Well, because that's worked up to this point.
I understand. And like you said, it is the issue is that it's a minority of the people, not minorities of people. It's the minority of people that are pushing these agendas. And they have the mainstream media, whether it be, like we were getting all twisted up about Elon Musk being able to control speech on Twitter. That was for 3 weeks they talked about that. The dude still hasn't bought it. And yet, that's all they were worried about. But yeah, you have Zuckerberg, you have the Washington Post, which is Jeff Bezos, you know what I mean? The Amazon guy. Like, you have all these other companies that can funnel whatever narratives they want, especially on the daily, nightly, and weekend news. You got every show that gets every talking head for this administration to go, yeah, everything's working. Is it? Is it really? What am I missing?
Well, you're stupid.
I might be stupid, but I know where my money's not going. It's not in my pocket.
Right. Nobody's is, unless you're rich.
Yeah, and then you don't care about it because
elite.
you're not worried about the price of gas because you have a driver or you have a car that somebody drives you around in, or you just have the Lincoln whatever that picks you up every morning to take you to your office, and you're not worried
limo?
about the car service.
Chauffeur.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As you fly back and forth across the country in your private jets I gotta go home for the weekend to visit my constituents. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, then, maybe I'll just take my business elsewhere.
But I agree with you. The things they're not talking about is definitely like it's a certain, and they don't even get into like health concerns or stuff like that. They just want to oversee as it's healthcare, the abortion thing.
Yeah. No,
Like they don't get into like, hey, if you have this baby, you could die. All right, there's plausible reasons to be behind.
That
but
is so rare.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's such a they just want to be able to go the next morning or I took a pregnancy test and I need to have an abortion.
I don't even like that guy.
But that's maybe I'm wrong for perceiving it that way, but like you said, the acts of the baby could be in danger, your life could be in danger, whatever situation, both lives could be in danger. Those are so, even rape, incest, and all this other stuff that they use, those numbers they don't even bring up because it's such a minuscule statistic that it's just like, well, all right, well, we can't. We don't want to. We don't want to touch those. We just want to be able to do it.
I got a solution for rape and incest.
What's that?
Kill the rapist.
Well, I got you, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I don't know if I want to carry somebody who raped me or incestually raped me.
I got you.
Baby around.
I mean, I can sympathize.
I understand both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I keep it and give it up.
So let's have the conversation.
No, I understand. That's what I'm saying. Like if I keep it and give it up, then I understand that. If you choose to do one other way because that's crazy and I'm 12, then I happen to understand that too.
Right.
And there might be a point in that time of those situations where you're too scared to say anything, and then it's too late to even do anything about it anyway. So you kind of have to carry the baby to term anyhow, if that makes sense.
What about me?
Because you don't want to say anything right after the fact. So there's no way to prevent. But all the other people, like, fuck them kids, when the lady we played her a couple of weeks ago where she's like, fuck them kids. Like, all right, well.
Yeah, just go to the abortion clinic and rip that.
She's also the one that's
right
telling everybody about gun control. And, like, you have no basis. Again, they're misinformed because they don't know anything about it.
Right. Okay. All right, let's end this one. And we'll start a new one up because I got another subject I want to get on.
All right, very good. Quick and to the point. I like it.
That's it, brother. Okay. All right, everybody, catch us on the next episode. We're probably going to be talking about some gun control because I think that's pretty important.
Pew pew.
Yeah. Okay, so make sure you don't miss it.
All right.
All right, catch us on the Patriot Podcast Network. We're live and well, not live, but
it's live.
It's live. It's up and running, and a lot of great podcasts on there.
Yes.
And maybe I'll read you a list one day. But
on all Roku devices.
Roku devices, the Patriot Podcast Network. Check out the Orange Men Podcast.
All the new TVs have it.
Okay.
Very good.
All right, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.
Hit the links.
Orange Men out.